Aloha, everyone. Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Oahu. It's 8:47 in the morning, April 27, 2015. We're talking about common questions that I get for people who either are in sales or want to be in sales. And one of them is, what happens if I fail and will I be successful? So they're like really two questions, but I'm going to combine them. And you know, the thing is anything that you're going to do that's worth effort is going to take, or is going to be worth it to you, is going to take effort. It's going to take time. It's going to take capability on your part, and it's going to take concentration. And so people who, it's a common question, hey, am I going to fail? Look, you know, there are going to be people who tell you no, but that does not mean failure. So people confuse failure with like, I missed a sale here, with like, oh my goodness, my life is falling apart and nothing goes right. It's normal for not everybody to buy everything from you. If you had a closing rate of 100%, you would be a crook. So it is common to not make a sale. That does not mean failure. One loss of a sale does not mean a failure. Two losses of a sale does not mean a failure. And so one of the things that people have to learn over time is that there is like ups and downs and waves. And I remember when I was doing sales every single day, and I was going out on running sales calls every single day, there would be a week and a time where I didn't make a sale, but the next week I would close everything. And then the next week I would close every other sale. And then the next week I would close everything at the beginning of the week and then miss everything at the end. So understand that you have to decide to define failure for what it is. If you say, if I miss a sale, that's going to make me a failure, then yes, you're going to be a failure at sales. But if you're saying a failure meaning that nothing's ever going to go right and you're not going to be able to learn the processes, you're not going to get anything down, that's going to be up to you. Now, the other question, conversely, is, am I going to be a success? Now, I've worked with some of the best salespeople on the planet, and one of the things that they do is they do all the things that nobody else wants to. That means get up and practice early in the morning. That means read books. That means pay for their own education. That means pay for their own training. That means pay for their own mastermind groups, to pay for things for themselves. So are you going to be a success? That's got to be up to you. Can I motivate you? Not really. You got to motivate yourself. That's another video. We'll put the link down below, okay? So as you take a look, will you be a failure? Will you be a success? That's really up to you. But understand, if you're looking at missing one sales call as being a failure, then you're going to have a tough go at it. But understand, you know, even in baseball, somebody who has like batting a 300, meaning that they hit 3 times out of 10. Why can I not say things this morning? 3 times out of 10, they're Hall of Fame. I mean, that's good. So most sales industry, a 27% closing rate is normal for most industries. That means that they sell 3 out of 10, right? Or 3 out of 10, doing sign language. So you got to understand that, you know, nobody expects you to close every deal. It's not humanly possible. So if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story to the right or to the left. There is a subscribe button. Subscribe and then send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Scott Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell. Someone will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.